What you guys, got another TV box review here for you. We have the M96X VBOX TV box, which looks similar to a Transformers type TV box, but we're going to take a look at it in this video, and we're going to be putting it through its paces and benchmarking this TV box to see how good it really is. So as you can see, this is everything you're going to get inside the box, pretty much the same as most TV boxes out there on the market. You get a HDMI cable and a power adapter, and also the actual remote control and the user manual. So here's the user manual here, and as you can see, it's just pretty sparse. There's not a lot of information in here. It just gives you some information on how to set up your TV box, but they're pretty straightforward and easy to do, and gives you all the information there inside the user manual. Now also, you're going to get your remote control, and the remote control here is same as most of the TV boxes out there. It's pretty basic, but it will do the job. And you can see you got your power button here, and also your set TV volume, changing your channels, help apps and all that sort of good stuff, home button. And this is what you can use to use your TV box. It will work perfectly fine with this. I always use what you're seeing on the screen right now on the left, and that's what I tend to use. And I also, for gaming, I will use one of these other ones which you can see on the screen right now, and I will leave the links for those in the video description. Now also, you're going to get your HDMI cable. This is for going from the TV box to the actual TV, and this will give you the display. And also, you're going to get your power adapter, and you can see here, this is a three pin power adapter here, which you're going to get. You'll get the one that suits your countries, whether it be a 2-pin or something like that, but this is a 3-pin power adapter. And also, you're going to get the TV box here, which we're going to take a look. Okay, so here is the actual TV box. Now this may not be for everyone, this sort of colour scheme. As you can see here, it's very leery, with the green, blue and red and yellow, and it looks very like a Transformers type TV box, if you ask me. And you got this big aerial on the back. It's not too bad, got a big V there for VBOX on there, and it's got this piano black background on it, very shiny piano black here. And you've got this big LED on the front here, as you can see, which will light up when you put power to the actual TV box. On the side, there is nothing here, there's just a blank space there. And on the other side, now on this side, we do have a full SD card slot here, which takes a maximum capacity of around 32 gigabytes, which is a bit on the small side, but it should be enough for a TV box like this anyway. Now on the bottom here, you can see some anti-slip rubber pads and some ventilation here. And on the back of the unit, you can see we have the aerial, the Wi-Fi aerial here. Let me just move that out of the way. And as you can see here, this is on the back of the TV box. We have the power ports on there, the HDMI port. Also we have 2 USB ports, and also we have the Ethernet port on there to give us Ethernet. And you can see it does have the LED lights on there, which lets you know when you're getting some power to that. Also we have the SPDIF port, which is for your audio, and of course we have the big antenna here, which can move about as well, and you can have it facing up if you want to, but that's for the Wi-Fi. Now of course you do have Bluetooth on here and all the other types of features, and we will be taking a look at what this actual TV box can do. So let's put it to the test and have a look at some benchmarks. When you boot up your device, you can see we have a movie player here, which we can play movies from. We also have a recommended section where you can add in your recommended by pushing the add, and you can add some recommended apps into here if you wish. You have Miracast and stuff inside there. You have the Play Store here. This is your Google Play Store, which allows you to get all your apps, books and other stuff like that. If you want to get that from the Google Play Store, you got your browser. This clean memory, I do like this on the front here. It just helps keep the box clean of memory. And we have some settings here, and the settings are all listed down the right hand side here. You can access all your settings. If we come down here, down to the bottom, you'll be able to see about, and you can see it's running Android 7.1.1, which is the latest version. And there's all your settings down there, which you can tweak. You have File Manager, And also we have our apps area. So if you want to look inside here, you can do, and these will have all the apps. So you can see here we have Kodi installed on here. I'm not sure what version this is, so I'll just fire this up. It's 17.3, so it's the latest version of Kodi, and it looks like they've done some work to it. They have some sort of theme. Let's have a look. Yes, it has. So you can see it's got a nice theme on here. You've got some plugins on here, Elysium, TV shows and stuff like that. So if you go through here, when you click on these will open up. TV, also TV shows here for sorts, and Cypher TV and stuff like that. So if you wanted to come down here, it has its own theme, as you can see. If you don't like this, you can also reinstall your own Kodi. And music, we have Kids Zone here, and also sports. But the if you have a look at the Kids Zone here, classic kids TV. I'll just quickly go into here and take a look. I find these builds sometimes a little bit too slow for my liking. I like them just plain and simple. And as you can see, but this one's loading up okay. You've got your Rugrats and all your Danger Mouse and all the kids stuff here. So if you've got kids, just remember guys, some of this stuff is okay to stream, but some of it is illegal, so you've got to be careful, especially in the UK. If you're going to be doing that sort of stuff, you want to be using a VPN, but as you can see here, there's loads of stuff here that you can use. And also same thing with the movies here. So let's just open up the movies section. These will take a bit of time to load. You've got Peppa Pig, kids movies and all that sort of stuff. Now again, definitely these kids movies section will be illegal to stream in the UK because these are all Disney, as you can see. I'm not going to click on them. I'm just going to show you there's tons of them here. Basically, there's loads and loads and loads of movies, kids movies. So that's the kids section there, and also you've got the sports, and you've pretty much seen a lot of this stuff before. So as you can see, the build on this one gives you the weather up the top, also gives you all the settings in the theatres, movies, Aries project, TV shows, and you've got all the good plugins there as well, music, kids zone, sports, and all that sort of good stuff. So there's plenty on there to view. If you want to uninstall Kodi, just put a default Kodi on there. You can do. If you don't want to use any of these plugins, I would advise you just to get rid of it and uninstall it, and just put your own version on. I'm going to go to movie player, and we can play movies via here. We don't have to play them through Kodi if we don't want to. You can uninstall Kodi if you have no use for it. I'm going to go straight in here to the Jellyfish 120 megabits per second 4K Ultra HD 10-bit. I'm going to click on this. Just going to allow that to play, and this is coming off a USB stick, so it's playing off my USB stick, and you can see that's playing that perfectly well, and that's a 4K content file. Very, very smooth indeed. So again, you can see it there, nice smooth video. I'm going to come into here and play something else. So let's go and play LG Paris. So as you can see, pretty good picture quality there, no jerkiness or stuttering or shattering on there. This is a 4K content, so very, very good indeed at playing 4K files. Very impressed. So that's playing them via the player here, movie player. Now if you wanted to play these via Kodi, you can do, and I'll show you how to do that quickly. So we're just going to go into my apps and open up Kodi. Now if you wanted to play videos through your Kodi, you can do by just plugging in your USB flash drive or external drive, and these are playing via the USB flash drive. So as you can see, nice and smooth, no problems at all, playing 4K files via the USB stick on Kodi. You can also skip files, as you can see, and it catches up pretty quickly. So pretty impressed with that. And again, I'll play some other ones for you so you can see. We'll just go here and play another one here. Just do Dubai and have a look at Dubai. And it's another 4K file, as you can see, nice and smooth. Bit of time lapse. Like it a lot, nice. Very vibrant colours as well on this TV box. So we'll take a look. Maybe one more. We do Iceland or something like that. So I'll just play this and you'll be able to see. This is another 4K file. This is nice and smooth. Very good picture quality. And there you go. So that's two ways of playing your video files, whether you want to play them through a media player or whether you want to play them through Kodi. You can do it either way. And they both work pretty much the same really, but sometimes you will get some problems with other media players. So let's take a look at the system specs of the TV box, since we didn't talk about that at the beginning. And we can go on about AIDA 64 here and open this up, and this will give us all the specs we need. So first off, look at the system. You can see the model is the M96X VBOX, Amlogic brand, 2 GB of installed RAM and also 16 GB of internal storage space. The CPU is the Cortex A53, and also we also have 4 cores on there for this one. Have a look at the display here, 1920 by 1080. The DPI is 101, and also the Mali 450 GPU in there as well. So let's move on to the Android, and you can see it's Android version 7.1.1 Nougat or Nougat, and you can see here the Android security patch is fully updated, and also the rooted device is yes. And we can go to the thermals. Thermals are a little bit hot there, and we've just been testing, so 67 Celsius. So let's do some benchmarks here. Now you can also add some external storage like an SD card in here, or a flash drive, or an external drive. Let's get some benchmarks going here. So push the test here, and I'll quickly give you the scores for the tests that we're going to run. And you can see the final score should be 33,938. So for that sort of a price point, it's probably about the same as a lot of the other TV boxes out there. They're very marginal, the scores on this. If you want a real high scoring box, then you'll have to pay a lot more money. So let's go on to some more benchmarks here. We'll go on to Geekbench and have a look at this. So I'm just going to quickly run this for you. And again, I'm not expecting massive big scores on this, but as you can see, it does what it says on the tin. It plays all the files you want it to play. You can see single core 626 and a multi-core is 1768. So let's move on to something else. We'll stream some content on YouTube. Now you can't stream 4K content on YouTube with this TV box. You can only do up to 1080p, but that should be okay. We'll just stream 4K content so we can see what the picture looks like. So I'll just let this run, and you can see the picture quality looks really nice and smooth. And again, this will be downgraded to 1080p via the TV box here. And this is also going to depend on your connection to your router. So it depends how far you're away, and if you're using Wi-Fi or Ethernet as well. All in all, pretty good experience at streaming. Looks pretty nice. And also, if you want to, you can also play games with this particular TV box. As you can see, the video can only be streamed at 1080p. But you can play also games, pretty good games on here you can play. And this is a beach buggy racing or something like that, and you can play this as well. Does a pretty good job. And I'm using the joypad here as well. and I'll try and put those links in the video description, and they make it a lot easier to play games. And there's loads of games you can play on this. I'm just going to do a quick test here. And all in all, it's not a bad TV box, and I think it's around about £35, which isn't a bad price for a TV box. So that's sort of entry level pricing really for a TV box. Now if you don't mind the garish colours on the TV box, then this could be the one for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. My name is Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. I want to thank GearBest for sending this one over for a review, and I shall see you again for another video soon. Have a great weekend. Bye for now.